A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. The Mets find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Whit Merrifield.
First pitch of the AB now. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Taillon has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Now at the plate here is Jose Altuve. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could afford it.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Stanton's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
3-0 to him now. This is skied into short left center. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown. Luis Castillo gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Gio Urshela is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A high fastball is in there, and set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to bat, Yordan Alvarez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play, and it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Next to hit is Michael Conforto. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too. Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Two 2-1. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Full count, 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
First offering. Starling Marte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fouled off. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Conforto at third. Story on second. Bryant at first. 1 gone. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So next to hit is JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Just missing here, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's the first pitch. Whit Merrifield will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Stanton is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the... And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Not close. It's 2-0. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ball 1. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. And now here is Jose Altuve to begin things here against Jameson Taillon. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Altuve over at second. Freeman at first with no outs. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Next to hit, Michael Conforto reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Story hits a little over the 270 mark. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And now a soft liner here to the right side, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. At the start of the day, they are one of the best teams in the league at getting on base and then stealing bases. Some of the players told me earlier that their philosophy is to always apply pressure. Whether they're in the batter's box or running the bases, they want to keep the opposing pitchers and defense right on their toes. It's an interesting mix of patience and aggressiveness, but it works well for them, guys.
The catcher.
Thank you, Heidi. Gary Sanchez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Gardner is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. And this will be fouled away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Another full count pitch home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The count now at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. VR leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over. Runners back. The 1-1.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1 left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
1-1 the count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up JT Realmuto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Whit Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In the air down the line in left. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Sanchez is there, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
DJ
Popped up.
LeMahieu.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in next, Clint Frazier. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Voit is off at first with 2 away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Lifted down the line in left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now is Jose Altuve. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It was a base hit last time up. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 44.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A ball and a strike now. In for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Michael Conforto would be next. Now a swinging bunt. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next, here is Michael Conforto, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Hicks leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Hicks rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The second baseman, DJ.
So stepping in is DJ LeMahieu, a potential tying run for him at third base. Aaron Bummer was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Now the relay home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. In there, 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Davy Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now it'll be Trevor Story. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Next, it'll be Chris Bryant. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. One out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Down the left field line and deep.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Now another 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Starling Marte. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bryant stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now in the box, JT Realmuto flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Runner's going. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
Pitch on the way. Ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is on the ground from Merrifield at second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Frazier.
Now to the plate, here is Clint Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now back to the... Carlos Correa steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Comes in with an average of 265, a dozen home runs, and 33 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Altuve. He bounced out last time up. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 2-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Weekly hit to third. He's right there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Carlos Correa will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Here's Brett Gardner now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The 0-1 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Three and one now to Brett Gardner.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. Singled last time up. Jordan Hicks will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there. So
he got him swinging. Jonathan Villar is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gio Urshela is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he's back easily. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
The Yanks leave 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman grounded out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
First delivery to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate now is Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup with the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 70, Nick Anderson.
From the stretch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Next to stand in is Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Story picks it up, and that's the second out. And now Clint Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
3-0 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Just keeping him close. First pitch of the AB on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Up next, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
At the plate, Starling Marte tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
In now, JT Realmuto. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and VR will look this one in to retire the side. Mets strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it is on 3-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in once again is Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Jonathan Villar. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. We are into extra innings, and stepping in the long ball threat, Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Down the right field line, and that's going to be a fair ball. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 home. In the air down the line in left. Stanton on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Justin Wilson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
George Springer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 264 is average entering play, 13 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. George Springer stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Striding in is
leading off for the Yankees. The third
Seth Lugo enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. And now the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Correa is there to make the catch, and that's a big out number 1.
Now back. The second baseman, DJ.
Next to dig in, DJ LeMahieu. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In his career, LeMahieu is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Count still at 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there, so I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. So stepping in is Luke Voigt, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch of the AB now. 0-1 the count. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I don't know if there was any intent behind that pitch, but it certainly opens up the outer half of the plate with this next one.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Here comes the 1-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. At the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Past matchups against Seth Lugo, he's 1 for 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! Santa Maria as the Yankees end their opponent's winning streak at 9 games as this one is over. So 1 swing and he unloads the bases on that one. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special. Try to knock me down, but I'm resilient. There's nothing you can do to me to keep me from fulfilling my dreams. Sometimes it's like it's not what it seems. Sometimes it's just stuck in the extremes when everyone else seems.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Justin Wilson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say, I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36.
Our final line score tonight. First